Alright, so tomorrow we have a huge update in Fortnite. I can't wait. This is going to be jam-packed with greatness. So let's cover everything that's going to arrive starting tomorrow in Fortnite Battle Royale. So obviously the biggest thing, in the top right of your main lobby here, you can see that the Megazord is almost complete. And if we go to quests over here, you can see that the community quest to build the Megazord is on its last leg. Now remember, when we get this done, everyone is going to get a 100% free loading screen. So you get something for free even if you haven't played. I assume you just log in tomorrow and you'll get it right away. So the last thing we're working on is to eliminate queens to help summon the Red Ranger. And then that mural will be complete and will be good to go to summon the Megazord. So obviously that's the highlight of this update. They already released a trailer, which I did a breakdown on if you want to check that out. Now, just in case you didn't see the trailer, I'm going to play it in the background here. It's not that long, but I'll talk over it. So we learned a few things from this trailer. Obviously, the Megazord is going to be like the past few super items we've had in Fortnite, aka Superman. We had Dr. Doom. We had some Star Wars stuff. Things like that, where a big item gets summoned in, and then you go into it and you control it until the time limit's up or until you get destroyed. But you're going to wield the big Power Ranger sword, and you're going to have a multitude of abilities, and it also looks like your entire squad goes up there as well. But of course, it's going to be one of those first come, first serve. Obviously, if you're in the vicinity when it drops, you're going to have first dibs on it. So that kind of stinks that it's only one per match. But hey, there's plenty of opportunity to do this. It lasts for quite a few weeks. Now, also in the trailer at the end, it revealed a cameo from Lord Zed, one of the main villains from the original Power Rangers. So I can shed some light on this. I did get an email from Epic Games. Let me show you this. So Lord Zed will be arriving tomorrow night at the item shop reset. So I will have early access to him tomorrow morning. And of course, I'll do a gameplay and review on him. But here's what we know so far. His price is going to be 1,500 V-Bucks. So that's not bad. 1,500. You get the skin, sold separately for 1,200. You get a pickaxe called the Z Staff for 500, sold separately if you want. And then there's an emote called Lord Zed's Magic, sold separately for 300. So all three of those things are in a bundle for 1,500. Like I said, a pretty fair price. Oddly enough, there's no back bling though. We know exactly what he looks like though, because they've teased him number 1 in this trailer and number 2 in this image right here. We just don't know what the pickaxe or the Lord Zed's Magic emote looks like. So I'm excited for this. Lord Zed was one of my favorite villain characters. In the trailer, there was also some voice lines from Rita, the other main villain, but I don't know if she's getting a skin. I heard she's getting a boon, but obviously, who wants a boon when you could have a Rita skin? So confirmed, tomorrow, item shop reset, Lord Zed's bundle. Of course, that's not the only thing releasing in regards to Power Rangers and this Megazord update. We will finally have the Blade Blaster item. So the description of this says a sci-fi energy pistol that's a lightweight hip cannon and allows for quick tap firing or a powerful charged up burst. So you can fire it really fast if you want, or you can charge it up and do a big explosion. So it sounds pretty promising. Hopefully it's accurate and does a decent amount of damage. So I think that's it for the Power Rangers aspect. Again, Lord Zed, the Megazord transformation, 1 per game it sounds like, the Blade Blaster, and of course the free loading screen since we're completing this community quest. Speaking of free, we may also finally get the free back bling we were promised. So way back on August 22nd, almost a month ago, Fortnite tweeted this. They said, over 1 billion bugs squashed. You've turned the swarm into a smear on the windshield. As a thank you, OXR is working on a special back bling for your efforts, delivered to all Fortnite players in a future update. Well, we've had multiple updates since August 22nd. We still haven't got our free back bling. So don't let them forget about this. We need our free back bling. Hopefully it comes tomorrow, but we'll see. I haven't heard anything about it. Another thing arriving in tomorrow's update is the 1989 Batmobile. So I literally just did a video about this, so I'll sum this up real quick just in case you missed that video. But Epic Games sent me an email saying I'll be getting this early tomorrow, and it comes to the item shop tomorrow night. So again, that's September 18th, item shop reset. We're gonna have Lord Zed and the 1989 Batmobile. How cool is that? So the price of the bundle is $2,500. You get 4 different decals as well as a set of wheels. However, the boost is sold separately at 400 V-Bucks, which is weird. And I assume, but don't quote me on this, if you have this in Rocket League, again, I assume that you would get this for free in Fortnite. because the 1989 Batmobile is in Rocket League right now, if you bought it. I mean, it's not available to purchase right now, but if you bought it way back when, you'll have it in Rocket League, which means it should transfer over to Fortnite for free. So if you're lucky enough to have that, you should be able to get it for free tomorrow when it arrives in the item shop. Pretty cool. And just a little tidbit here, this is not arriving because of the Power Rangers update, it's arriving because Batman Day is on September 20th, which is 3 days away. Pretty cool. Next up, we're supposed to be getting a Sonic the Hedgehog collaboration, and unfortunately it turns out to just be kicks. I also heard he may be getting a jam track, so I guess we'll see what song they do for that, but I was disappointed by this. I thought for sure we were getting a Sonic the Hedgehog skin, and again it turns out to just be kicks, but that should be arriving this update as well. Another huge thing in this update, and again I did a video on this, is the brand new proximity chat game mode. It's called Delulu. Or the data miners and leakers are calling it Party Crashers. I don't know. But the official email that I got from Epic Games says it's called Delulu. And I did a video on this yesterday about what you can expect in it because like I said, they did send me an email about it. But long story short, if you have a Support-A-Creator Code, you don't even have to be an Epic partner that gets the skins early. You just have to have a Support-A-Creator Code. If you have one, you get to play it tomorrow, September 18th. If you don't, then it comes out on Friday, September 19th, and it's going to be available for this weekend only, and then it'll come back next weekend as well. So we'll see how this works. I had a lot of people ask me questions about it that I couldn't answer. For example, someone said, do you start solo? And I honestly don't know. I think you do, but you can squad up to 4 people, I think. But I don't think you can start with 4 people. I think you all start solo. I'm not 100% sure though. It is zero build, that much I know. And there are only 80 players in the lobby. That much I also know. And the highlight, obviously, is that you can hear everyone in your vicinity. That's the proximity chat. So they encourage you to squad up during the match, but at the end of the match, only one person can win. So that's the name of the game there. You want to squad up, reign supreme, but then you got to turn on your own friends. So it's kind of like cheating in a normal match, and I mentioned that yesterday. Obviously, you can't cheat in a real game, but in this game, you pretty much do. You party up with people and then you turn on them. You're loyal with them and then you betray them. So it's going to be interesting to say the least. I compared it to Fortnite when it originally came out. If you played squads back in the day when it first came out, you could eliminate your own teammates, which was absolutely horrific. And that's how it's going to be. You can party up with people and then eliminate them if you so desire. So it's going to be chaos. But the fact that you can hear everyone in proximity chat is going to be crazy. We'll have to see how the community plays this one out. But like I said, early access is tomorrow, and apparently you can find it under the Compete tab. So look there, I guess. Now we are nearing the end of September already, so we may get an early glimpse of the next crew skin. But more importantly, next month is none other than October, which means Fortnitemares. So I'm sure we're going to get some more teasers and leaks, possibly, for Fortnitemares. There's already a loaded lineup coming. I've seen so many awesome Fortnitemares leaks with some crazy good villain characters coming. I can't wait. Fortnitemares is my favorite. Now don't forget, we're also supposed to be getting a Fortnite birthday update. That's right around the corner. Fortnite's official birthday, I believe, is September 26th, which is right around the corner, like I said. So Fortnite is going to turn 8 years old. That's crazy to even think about. 8 years old. There's supposed to be a birthday medallion. Hopefully that's still on the table though, because, you know, medallions all got removed, so I don't know. I heard the flare gun is going to get a birthday reskin as well. There's going to be obviously the birthday cakes around where you can eat the cake and get shield and health, which is always a benefit. I love that. They're usually scattered around the POIs. And there should be birthday quests for free rewards as well. We always have those every year. So I love the birthday extravaganza. Now don't forget that the Megazord rewards finally unlock tomorrow as well. So even though these said in-game that they came out the 16th, which was yesterday, they didn't. Clearly, you can see you can't unlock any of these things yet. Now there's 2 pages. We don't know what's on page 2 yet, so obviously that's going to get unveiled as well. But I hope you guys listen to me because I did a video a while back saying to save your quests. So unfortunately, I didn't heed my own advice, and I did all my quests up to week 4. I have 1 left, so I didn't do that one yet. I only have 1 quest available for week 4 and week 5, so that stinks. I believe we're getting the week 6 quest tomorrow though, so at least you'll have those, and hopefully if you save some of these other ones. The problem is, if you play the game, you just get these done naturally, which kind of stinks. However, I did save my story quests. Well, unfortunately, like I said, just playing the game got one of them done, but I'm on stage 2 now, and that's 20,000 XP per stage. So I've got some XP to gain, and why do I recommend that? Because sadly, you've got to earn levels for these. I know some of you enjoy that, but I preferred the quests where you actually had to do something to unlock it, not gain levels. So if you have some quests saved up, don't play today. Wait until tomorrow so you can start grinding on these Megazord rewards. Now lastly, we might get some more information on the companion pets. They were leaked heavily in the files by the data miners and leakers, and then we haven't really heard much about them at all. So hopefully we get more information on that. And last but not least, I'm hoping this Eevee skin. I've seen this Eevee skin everywhere. Promoted on new emotes, promoted in this Delulu game mode, promoted for, I saw her somewhere else, I can't remember. I think it was another loading screen maybe. She's been all over the place, and she has not released yet. So for sure, she's got to be coming this update, right? I mean, she's ready to be released. They're just teasing us at this point. And this is the perfect image, by the way. I love that these two characters have guns behind their backs, and they've pretty much got their fingers crossed. They're like, yeah, we're going to be friends, but then I'm holding a knife and I'm holding a gun, so we're going to betray each other. That sums up this upcoming Delulu game mode perfectly. I love it. So I think that might be it. Lots and lots of stuff in store for this update. So the update is at the crack of dawn tonight, but sometimes things don't arrive in-game until about 9 a.m. Central Time, so we'll see what happens. So there you go. That's all there is to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. A like is always appreciated, and don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator code, which is Tabor time.